Firstly, this is a very simple subject for passing. ओके, खूप सिंपल सब्जेक्ट आहे पासिंग करण्यासाठी आणि एकदम हे याच्यात म्हणजे प्रॅक्टिकल नॉलेज खूप भेटणार तुम्हाला, कारण तुम्ही याच्यात कटिया V5 R20 शिकायचं आहे आपल्याला पूर्ण. ओके, आता सॉलिड मॉडेलिंग आणि ड्राफ्टिंग मध्ये जर का बघितलं तर तुम्हाला टीचिंग स्कीम दिलेली आहे, म्हणजे थेअरी लेक्चर तुमचे 3 होतील वीकली. पण आता आपल्याकडे खूप कमी वेळ असल्यामुळे आपण थेअरी लेक्चर सुद्धा डेली एक आपण थेअरी लेक्चर घेणार आहोत. म्हणजे वीकली तुमचे 6 लेक्चर होतील आणि प्रॅक्टिकल 2 आवर्स पर वीक आहे. तर इथे आपण प्रॅक्टिकलचं जे काही सेशन आहे ते 3 प्रॅक्टिकल घेणार आहे, म्हणजे 6 आवर पर वीकचं होईल. ओके, कारण की आपल्याला सिलेबस मिनिमम टाइम मध्ये कव्हर करायचा आहे. ओके, मार्किंग स्कीम अशी राहणार आहे. इन सेमला तुम्हाला 30 मार्क आहेत, इन सेमला तुम्हाला 70 मार्क आहे आणि प्रॅक्टिकलला तुम्हाला 50 मार्क आहे. टोटल तुम्ही क्रेडिट पॅटर्न नुसार जर का पाहिलं तर थेअरीला 3 क्रेडिट आहे आणि प्रॅक्टिकलला 1 क्रेडिट आहे. ओके, तर थेअरी सब्जेक्टसाठी तुमचा जो काही कोर्स कंटेंट आहे ते फंडामेंटल्स ऑफ 3D मॉडेलिंग, कर्व्स अँड सर्फेसेस, solid modeling, geometric transformation, data exchange, and CAD customization. Fundamental of 3D modeling contains, what are the fundamentals of 3D modeling? Okay, first topic, fundamentals of 3D modeling. In this topic, you have to study about the product life cycle, what are the application of CAD in product life cycle, what are the scope of CAD software, okay, what is the operating system, what are the geometric models, then 3D modeling, objective of 3D modeling, why 3D modeling is required, and what are the application of 3D modeling. Okay, then second topic is curve and surfaces. In this, you have to defining the method to draw the curve, means points, lines, circles, semicircles, then spline, how it can draw, and what are the application of curves, then what are the types of surface, what are the representation of surface, then reverse engineering, means you can go for the 3D modeling by using the reverse engineering method. Okay, what is the application of reverse engineering and why reverse engineering is required. Then third topic is solid modeling. In this solid modeling, you can go for the conversion of 2D model into 3D model. What is the boundary representation? What are the constructive solid geometry? Fundamentals of solid modeling. Then many commands, means sweep command, pad command, pocket command. What are the use of that commands in solid modeling? How you can apply that command to modify or redesign your solid model. Then fourth topic is geometric transformation. Means in this topic you have to study about the geometric transformation. What is the geometric transformation? Then what are the types of geometric transformation? Types of geometric transformation means translation, scaling, rotation, reflection, shears. Then what is the homogeneous transformation, inverse of transformation, why it is used, what is a word coordinate system, what is a model coordinate system, what is a working coordinate system. These are the study in geometric transformation. Fifth topic is CAD data exchange. Why CAD data is required, data exchange is required, means why it is required. I give a simple example. If you can make a 3D model in CATIA, okay, and you go for the manufacturing, CATIA is not giving you a CNC or VMC program. Directly CATIA is not giving you CNC and VMC program. For CNC and VMC program, for output of CNC and VMC program, you can take this solid model into the Mastercam or Delcam software. But direct CATIA.cat file is not open in Mastercam or Delcam software. That's why you require to make its extension, make the .stp, .igs, .dfx format for convert this cat file into .stp file, and then you can import .stp file into Mastercam or Delcam, and then you generate the 3D programming, and this 3D programming is directly given to your VMC or CNC. That's why CAD data exchange is required. Then in this topic, you have to study how you can convert this file. What are the basic requirements to convert this file? What are the application and advantages to convert the file by CAD data exchange. Okay. Sixth topic is CAD customization and automation. In this topic, you have to study about the what is the customization, why customization is required. Okay, what are the advantages and application of customization? I give a simple example to study of the CAD customization. Means what is the customization? If any company, it's a any company making a crankshaft for different engine, for 4-cylinder engine, for 3-cylinder engine, single cylinder engine, there is some different pressure, different cc of cubic capacity of that engine. If customer is requiring different types of crankshaft, then why or what to do? Then they go for the hand calculation, then making a 3D model, then go for the ANSYS, then analyze these and then finalize. It's okay, it's okay. Then it's a very long or lengthy process. But if by using customization, you directly program your CAD software for a given input. What are the input in this? If you design the crankshaft, then what are the input? What is the speed of means RPM of engine? Then what is the cubic capacity of engine? And how many numbers of engine means 1 cylinder, 2-cylinder, 3-cylinder, or 4-cylinder engine is there? Or for fifth one is it's a diesel engine or petrol engine. These input you have to directly given to your CAD software. CAD software by programming by run that program or run that algorithm directly. CAD software gives you an exact drawing of your crankshaft. It's called the customization. Okay, these also you can study in this subject. Okay, CAD customization. Then next one is book and other resource. How to study? Firstly, you study what are the universities says, then what is the content of that, means it's a you can study or you can go for these 6 topics. Then how means how you can study that topic. First book is Z, it's a CAD CAM theory and practice. It's a best book for the your study purpose of this subject. Okay, if you require, then go for the next and next book. But as per my knowledge, first book is very useful, and this is available with our library also. This book is also available in our laboratory. Okay, you can go for any book, but first book is most match with our university syllabus. Okay, then next, what is the practical? Means what you can study in practical and how many practical you have to go for the practical. In practical, firstly 2D sketching with geometrical and dimensional constraint. Means you can make a 2D model. Then second practical is solid and surface modeling for simple mechanical component. Solid and surface modeling for simple mechanical component means casting part, forging part, machining, fabrication part, or plastic molding. Any mechanical component you have to take and make a 3D model for that component. Then third practical is assemble. Means you can draw a different components in part modeling and then go for the assembly. Fourth practical is reverse engineering. Means by using reverse engineering, you can make a 3D model by surface 3D model or solid 3D model. Okay, fifth is the assembly modeling by importing part. Means you can import a part and make only a assembly by using online data source available with you. Means any website you can got the 3D model of connecting rod, crankshaft, then bearing, then cylinder, and you can assemble a whole engine. It's called assembly by using importing part only from free online resources. Any resources you go for the any resources, download that part and then make a assembly of this. Okay, and then 6 and last practical is demonstration on CAD customization. Means you can write a simple or short program for the CATIA for customization of that CATIA software. Okay, this is the overall syllabus of your solid modeling and drafting.